another way to just do that. So back now to the ENT. So what happened is I went to the pulmonologist. You guys know that, right? I took a pulmonary function test. Everything was fine. My lungs are fine. They took an x-ray. Everything's perfect. So it's not a lung issue. Yes. Then I went to the ENT. My ears were clogged, right? And I have been coughing for 3 months, if you guys don't know my story. Recently, my ears got clogged. I use Q-tips, right? This one was always clogged ever since I got the ear infection in July 2021. I got an ear infection, and then I've always had and then I got vertigo in December, which I think had something to do with it. And then I just want to tell you the story because this is why. And then when this last time I got sick in October, I had the cough, but then it started hurting. My ears started hurting a lot. And I'm like, why does my ear hurt? And they started itching. So I started scratching in them. And I was like, I shouldn't do that because you don't know how dirty nail beds are. So it's not a good idea. I still have the eyeliner on it. It's really strong eyeliner. This is the Dollar Tree eyeliner. I just wanted to line just the top. And then my eyes started watering because I'm like a giant child. This is why I don't wear makeup. My eyes are so sensitive. So the ENT, so I went to see the pulmonologist today, and they're like, you need to see an ENT. I called the ENT. They're like, we just had a cancellation at 4 o'clock. Can you come in? I'm like running over there. I went over there, and she put things in my ear. These suction things, 3 different sizes. First the small, well, first she looked at them. She said, this ear's fine. This ear has a lot of wax in it. And I knew that because this ear's doubly clogged, meaning at night I would just yawn and then both my ears would pop and then I could hear perfectly. And I'm like, I had no idea my ears were clogged, first of all, that I wasn't hearing properly. But then this one would still be a little bit more clogged. So then I'd have to yawn again or go like this and then open up my ear like that. And then I could hear, but it would close back up. And there was a point where like the ear is like this. And sometimes it closes, and that's usually when, you know, you have an infection or something's wrong. And that's what happened in this ear. So I put earwax removal liquid that you buy at the store. And I put it in my ear. You sit like this for a little bit, and then you turn it around. But nothing would come out because my ear was shut. So I put the Q-tip in there, and then I took it out. I never once saw, in a year or whatever, the Q-tip come out without the top. It's always come out. So she's cleaning my ear and she uses a suction cup and then she changes it to the next size. Does it again. Always, she keeps pulling out more and more wax. I know, it's disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then finally, and this is why, she takes the 3rd suction cup and she pulls out the nib of a Q-tip. And I'm like, I swear to God, I would remember if I had put a Q-tip in my ear and it didn't come out. Like I would have went to the doctor right away. But apparently that happened, and I don't know when, where, or how. So the imbalance of the air pressure in my ears was causing my ears to itch, and I kept scratching them with my finger, which is not good. And then that's what was causing my ear to be clogged. I think my ears are still clogged, but she's like, it's gonna take a while. That could have also been causing the infection in my sinus cavity because it's all connected, because it was imbalanced because it was literally blocked. And every time I put the Q-tip in my ear to clean it, I just kept pushing it further and further back. So I'm just letting you guys know, I know, crazy stuff, but if we don't talk about these things, then we don't learn and we don't know. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are like, I can't believe you're talking about that. That's so embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed to talk about anything. I will talk about any and every topic. You guys want to talk about something? We'll talk about something. You want to talk about miscarriages, abortions, I will talk about all of that with you guys. I have no shame talking about any of that stuff. And no, because what they do is when you have a miscarriage, they call it an abortion, which I fucking hate that. Sorry, excuse my language. Because it's not an abortion, it's a miscarriage. Completely different, but in their terms, that's what it's called. So I have no problem talking about any of that stuff with anybody. If you ever want to talk, send me a little email and we can talk. Girlfriends forever, right? So then she was telling me, I told her, I was like, but I can feel where the cough is, right? Because now she fixed the ear. So I'm like, okay, my ears are fixed. Awesome. Give it some time and it'll fix itself. And she's like, well, you know, she took the camera. She put 2 sprays of lidocaine in each nose and then 2 sprays of something else, which I'm guessing is like a lubricant. And then she put this long tube in my nose and she made me like talk and go, whatever, to kind of like push the camera down, but also to make my vocal cords move. And then when she took the camera out, I got to watch the footage with her and I was like, oh my God, that's what my vocal cords like. I have a beautiful a beautiful throat. I tell you, it's perfect. And so I was just like, oh my God, this is so weird. She's like, there's no abrasions, there's no, because I was like, I hope it's not a tumor or anything. She's like, there's no protrusions, no nothing. She's like, you just, it could have been connected partially to your ear, but if it's itching a lot and then you're coughing, she's like, you might have acid reflux. So that's important for you guys to think. They gave me some medication for the acid reflux. I didn't take it, but it could be acid reflux that keeps coming. But then I was like, but if it's acid reflux, wouldn't it affect the whole throat, not just that one spot? And she's like, yeah, that, that's true. She's like, but sometimes, it could be acid reflux that's causing that reaction that makes you want to cough. And I'm not taking that. And then I was like, but it's the same spot that always like spasms and whatever. And then she's like, it could be that's the sensitive spot and you just have a lot of mucus that's building up because your ears are imbalanced and it's trying to like fix it. And so that creates this mucus to kind of figure out what's going on. I don't know, guys. I'm just repeating to you what she told me. And then that drips down. It tickles my throat in that spot. And then it causes the cough. So she gave me like 4 things to dry up the mucus in my throat. And I'm going to share with you what they are. Well, 5. She told me to take azelastine. Azelastine, right? And I don't know what that is. Two times in each nostril. Supposedly it's going to dry out my nostrils. I used to use Flonase. That's what they always gave me because I used to have chronic bronchitis. That never worked. Like never, ever, ever. So then she's like, and you also have to take a decongestant. So I got the Sudafed. I had to pay like $10 for this. No big deal. This is the one that she prescribed. Sudafed Sinus. So I'm going to take that. I had made the video before where I told you I don't like taking things that suppress your body from stopping it from doing what it's normally doing, which is getting everything out. But she's saying that's what I'm supposed to do. She says I have a viral cough. So chances are it has nothing to do with my ear, but she just gave me a reasoning of what it could be because I wouldn't accept the fact that there was no reason for the cough. She said, you have a viral cough and it takes time to heal. So it just depends on your immune system and how long it takes your body to heal. But until the virus is out of your body, you're going to keep coughing. That wasn't good enough for me. So then she gave me all this stuff. And I was like, no, you need to do something. You need to do something. No, we got to do something. Then she recommended this Neilmed nasal gel, dry nose gel. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's the same thing as the other one. I'm not going to use these all at once, but I will. Provides moisture and soothes to hydrate dry nasal passages. Dryness created by indoor climate, caused by indoor heat, dry climate, air travel, high altitude, oxygen use, and CPAP. And I did go to Peru last year, which is where I started filming the documentary. Well, I started in Sedona and then I went to Peru. I haven't put all the footage up on the website because I'm debating if I should do that and just give it to the universe for free and hope that the donations come in so you guys get all the information, or hold on to it and then edit it and create like an actual 30-minute, 40-minute docuseries per country that I go to. I would like some feedback to know if you were to watch a documentary like that, what do you think I should do? Like look at the website, see, tell me what you think. So I did get high altitude sickness, which caused this eye to start tearing, but that's only because when I was in Sedona, I had the ear infection in July, and then in October I went to Peru, and then I got altitude sickness, which affected this side of my ear. But I'm wondering if I had this thing in my ear for like a year, or if it was recent. I don't know when it could have happened. I have no idea. So I'm not going to use this right now. She said I need to use a humidifier because my nasal passages are going to get dry, so I need to re-moisturize them. And then I should take Vaseline or Aquaphor and put it around the inside edge of my nose. And then as I inhale, that's going to moisturize my nasal passages. And then she also recommended that I use this one, the Air Saline Nasal Gel. No drip. I don't know. She highly recommends a neti pot with salt water to help clean out the nasal passages, but I don't know. I think those things, you know me with bacteria, I think those things inevitably harbor bacteria. But they say that the salt will kill the bacteria, which is why if the world ever ends, you better stock up on salt, because salt heals, salt hydrates as an electrolyte. It flavors the food that's going to be bland and disgusting, and it was always worth its weight in gold because it keeps away bad things and it helps to fix pretty much anything in the body. The body needs salt, right? So she's like, you should do a salt wash. I'm always teaching, right? And it's gonna be a good commodity to trade if you ever get into like these zombie show scenarios where the world's over and then people go crazy and it's like Mad Max, and then suddenly we get back to civilization. Salt will be a commodity, trust that. So saline nasal gel, no drip. She said I should get a neti pot and then just do the thing. I don't know, that's just weird to me. I know people grew up doing it and they're like, no, it's good. I don't know about that. I would rather just gargle with salt water. I can't imagine putting something in my nose and out of my, I feel like it's gonna irritate everything, right? So clearly I have a runny nose, which is causing the cough. And it's a viral cough. This is what I was told. I'm like, which one is it? But it's nothing, no bacteria, no mold, no irritants and things like that, like are here. Like there's no infection, if that makes any sense, that is present in the nose area. Go figure. So if you know anyone who has long COVID cough, the reason is it's a viral cough and you have to wait for your body to heal. Could be postnasal drip that's causing the cough. So try to dry it out with all these crazy things. Get it like a decongestant. Could be acid reflux. Put some Vaseline and some Aquaphor in the inside of your nasal passages to hydrate it, and get a humidifier. That's it. All right, my loves, until next time. Bye.